Prime Minister Modi, while campaigning in Bengal, also mocked TMC's challenge that Mamta will be contesting from Varanasi, which is his constituency, in the year 2024 elections. Listen in.
अच्छा है विधानसभा हारने के बाद लोकसभा में जरूर हाथ आजमाइए दीदी। यहां हल्दिया से वाराणसी का जो वाटरवे हमारी सरकार ने विकसित किया है, हो सकता है उसके कारण आपका मन जरा वाराणसी की तरफ मुड़ गया हो। मेरे बनारस के लोग इतने बड़े दिल वाले हैं कि आपको बाहरी नहीं कहेंगे, आपको टूरिस्ट नहीं कहेंगे, आपको टूरिस्ट गैंग भी नहीं कहेंगे।
Joining us in the broadcast, Shishir Bajoria as a spokesperson of West Bengal BJP, Riju Datta as a spokesperson of the Trinamool Congress. Thank you both for your time here. Shishir Bajoria, I want to begin by asking you, what is it that the BJP is trying to do here? Are these mind games really by saying that Mamta Banerjee is hunting for a safe seat because the TMC says this is just fake news?
This is no mind game. This is nothing. This is only statement of facts. Let's go back a few weeks. The day Mamta Banerjee went to Nandigram and she spoke to a Sabha where she said, I am going to stand from Nandigram. That day she also said, I will contest in Bhawanipur, number one. So she had the 2 seats in mind. Next, when she announced the list of 294 candidates, when she came to the seat of Tollygunge, she said, Arup Biswas, Amio Danate Pari. That means I can also stand from here. So what does it show? It shows that from day one, when that it was in her mind that she will contest a second seat. On the day of voting, see, I am a voter of Bhawanipur. I live just a neighboring ward of Mamta Banerjee. I'm just literally a neighboring ward. There was huge, shall we say, word going chirping in the air, in the clouds among the bees and the birds, that she is looking for another seat because she knows that today's vote is not going well for her. So I did my own homework and calculation. Okay, 7th, 8th space, she can still file nomination. She has the time. But which could be the possible seat? And I came to the conclusion, mind you, again, I'm saying this is my assessment. I came to the conclusion that it could be in a favorite Keshta. Keshta is a very favorite of hers in Trinamool Congress, who she says sometimes oxygen doesn't reach his brains properly. I thought that it could be Keshta's district of Birbhum. But then I was not really surprised when Trinamool puts out a tweet to say no, denying all this and saying that she's not contesting. Isn't there a very famous saying in politics? Don't believe in a rumor till it's contradicted, till it's negated,
Riju Datta,
denied.
The BJP is saying that, in fact, he's given out the name of the seat also. And to look at it, a lot is being said about what is wrong in it, really. If you think that you have the option in an electoral democracy, if the Election Commission rules allow you to contest and there is an option before her, can she not contest? So is the TMC saying that this is absolutely not an option before Mamta Banerjee?
Sneha, first of all, I want to say to you and your viewers that Mamta Banerjee is winning Nandigram and she's winning big and TMC is winning Bengal. Now, my second part of my statement is, I don't understand that such an esteemed platform like India Today, on a Saturday evening, why are we talking about a fake narrative? When the Honorable CM, along with every functionary of the Trinamool Congress, with our national spokesperson Derek O'Brien, categorically stating that Mamta Banerjee is not contesting from any other seat. Now, my question to my dear colleague, Mr. Shishir Bajoria, is that 7th April is the last date of nomination in Bengal. Now, once that date passes, will Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Home Minister Amit Shah and JP Nadda come on this India Today and apologize for spreading this fake narrative? See, Bengal BJP's cheap, dirty mind tricks won't work. We have categorically said we have contested for Nandigram. Mamta Banerjee contested. Mamta Banerjee is winning Nandigram. End of story.
Okay.
Your party has fielded Lok Sabha MPs who are in their second term in Bengal elections. If you are so much worried about winning Bengal election, why is Narendra Modi and Amit Shah not contesting in Bengal elections? Ask them also to contest, because as per the article of the constitution, even if they lose, they can go back to their Kuchi seats in the Lok Sabha. Why spread a lie? Why this fake narrative?
Okay.
And my straight away challenge is, once 7th of April passes by, I am not a horticulture specialist like Shishirda listening to bees and trees and flowers. I talk politics, I talk about facts. So after 7th April passes, is the Prime Minister, Home Minister and the BJP President categorically going to apologize on India today that they have spread a fake narrative? That is my question.
Shishir Bajoria, he's
Very
yes.
simple answer.
Okay.
Sneha, very simple answer. Riju Babu referred to their chief spokesperson, Derek O'Brien. I was not wanting to comment on this, but since he referred, I have to comment. What did he say in Bangla? Mamata Didi Khela Khatam. Hey, bhai, Riju Babu, please ask your chief spokesperson, are you now in such a frame of mind that your own spokesperson says, Mamata Didi Khela Khatam? Hey, please, you know what? Replay that tape and then ask your chief spokesperson.
You know, Shishir Bajoria,
I'm moving on.
I want to ask you, Nandigram is a place where the BJP has had a fight vis-a-vis the candidate. She is no lightweight. She's a chief minister, sitting chief minister of Bengal. What was the need to make statements and make an attempt to polarize the voters in Nandigram? And you can't deny it's not happened. It's happened in Nandigram. If the BJP was not nervous itself, because at the end of the day, it's a prestige battle for you as well.
Polarization? What polarization? If there's one person who polarized votes in Bengal, the name is Srimati Mamata Banerjee. She polarizes on religion, she polarizes on caste, she polarizes on every possible. She divides and subdivides and subdivides. She is the one who's polarizing. And by the way, there's no doubt, Sneha, what you said. She's a sitting chief minister. She's a very heavyweight candidate. But please remember, Shubhendu Adhikari is the person, the Adhikari family, starting from his father, Shishir Adhikari. It's because of the Adhikari family that Trinamool flag flew in that area. And since they throttled the Adhikaris and they drove them out of the party, BJP welcomed them with open hands.
Okay.
And now see what is happening. Shall I give you one fact on the polling day? Let me tell this on India Today to yours. They were so scared that after Mamata Banerjee doing the completely illegal act of 2 hours of dharna in front of booth number 7, that night 35 EVMs were held back by the goons of TMC. It's only a huge amount of central force deployment had to bring those 35 EVMs safely to the strong room, and the last EVM reached well past midnight.
Okay. Riju Datta, just to respond to that, because I agree to an extent that polarization has been, an attempt to polarize has been from both sides, because Mamata Banerjee has also spoken about the fact that the Muslim vote should not be divided. Why would you seek votes in the name of religion? And I think both sides are guilty.
Sneha, I will categorically give an answer to all the allegations made by Mr. Bajoria here. First of all, when you talk about polarization and specifically you spoke about Nandigram, there was only two pictures that were visible. Mamata Banerjee sitting in a booth trying to make sure that the BJP goons does not capture that booth like the way they have done. We have filed 360 complaints to the EC, but the EC is silent on that. And on the other hand, the BJP candidate of Nandigram running around all over Nandigram like a headless chicken, branding people Bangladeshis, Pakistanis, and calling the Chief Minister Begum. That is clearly on every national channel. So it is very evident who is polarizing. If you know the history of Nandigram, in the land movement, the Hindus and the Muslims fought side by side. There was no Hindu-Muslim in Nandigram. And that is why this fellow will be rejected from Nandigram, who's got a ticket from BJP. Now coming to when you said Mamata Banerjee asking for votes in the name of religion. The tape, the speech that you are referring to, if you hear it again or you play it on your channel, I am saying it's not an appeal, it's a clarion call of Mamata Banerjee to unite the minorities, which includes Muslims, Adivasis, Dalits who have been tortured, beaten, killed, raped in all BJP-run states, and asking them to unite against the draconian, unholy force of BJP to throw
There has been no attempt by the TMC to polarize. Mr. Riju Datta, there has been no attempt by the TMC to polarize in Nandigram because it's going to work to the advantage of both. Yes.
I'll ask you a question, Sneha. And you know, Mamata Banerjee has been in power for 2 terms in Bengal. Have you ever seen us play the religion card? We don't need to. We don't need to. It is BJP who came into power in 2014 on the Vikas card. And from 2014 till 2021, 7 years, what Vikas has happened? 2 crore jobs आ गया, 15 लाख आ गया, 50 दिन में काला पैसा नहीं आएगा तो मेरे को जिंदा जला देना, हो गया, काला पैसा आ गया घर में. Vijay Mallya तो अभी भी इंग्लैंड में पार्टी कर रहा है. So we have seen through all these jumlas and all these fake narratives and all these cheap tricks and mind games. It is not going to work in Bengal.
Shishir Bajoria, respond to that, please.
Riju Babu, Bengal election, you can't speak of Bengal. You go all over the country, you can go all over the world. But let's come to point by point. Who said about milch cow? I will bear the kick of my milch cow. And in what context? Number 1. Number 2, did she not sit down and do even something which is not accepted in Islam? A non-Muslim cannot do namaz. Did she not do? Did she not declare a stipend for Muslim priests, for Muslim clerics? Then when she realized that, oh my God, it's now going out of hand, she jumped to the Hindus. Why did she go to Nandigram? Let's come to the fact, Riju Babu. If you do not know, kindly find out. Because she thought that Bhawanipur lost cause, her home seat lost cause because her home ward she trailed in Lok Sabha. So she decided to go to Nandigram only for one reason, because Nandigram Block 1 has a huge amount of Muslim votes. Because of the 65,000 Muslim voters, she went there. But
Mr. Shishir Bajoria, I just want to ask you, Shishir Bajoria, you've spoken about a mini Pakistan. Suvendu Adhikari has spoken about a mini Pakistan. What was the need to do so in Nandigram?
No,
yes.
No. Sneha, let me correct you. Slightly, let me correct you. The word mini Pakistan was never used by BJP. It is Sri Firhad Hakim, the mayor of Kolkata, who till the other day was masquerading as administrator of Kolkata Corporation. He went to his area in Khidirpur and showed a journalist and said, look, I will show you mini Pakistan. Number 1.
Okay.
Number 2, it is another person of Trinamool Congress who said, if the 30% unite, we'll make 4 Pakistans in India. He even spoke about dividing India. These words are of Trinamool Congress. Can Riju Babu deny it? Let Sneha please ask Riju Babu on my behalf.
One second. This entire debate is about Nandigram, and in Nandigram there have been use of words like Pakistan. There's been a conversation about Begum, about Eid. Yeah. All of these things have happened.
Can I reply to Begum? Can I reply to the word Begum?
Okay.
I have been to many meetings and I have been called Janab.
Okay.
Sneha, Janab in Urdu is Mr. Begum in Urdu is Mrs. And obviously it is hurting them because they read Begum differently, because they know that they are polarized. That is why it is now biting them.
Okay.
It has come to bite them. I have been called Janab. Does it bite me? No.
Okay. All right. Okay, I'm thanking both of you for joining us and sharing your perspective with us on that very important story, because it's interesting. What happens in Nandigram is going to decide the fate of both Mamata Banerjee and Suvendu Adhikari. It's a prestige battle at the end of the day. But right now what the TMC is saying is that we are winning Nandigram and that there is no threat. There is no question of contesting from another seat, from a safe seat. Let's see whether the TMC lives up to what it has said or not.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.